Ray, how will you attempt to set the tone for the rest of the defensive line early this week?
Just come out with the same attitude we always come out with. It's just setting a standard. Come out. Hopefully, we get a good rotation going early and just play with an attitude throughout the game.
Thanks.
Okay, back over to Greg Barnes.
Hey, Ray, Mac talked about the similarities between Notre Dame and Texas A&M, kind of on both sides of the ball. What are some lessons that you guys learned from that game that will be applicable on Saturday?
I would say the lessons we learned is we got to play all 4 quarters against a veteran team like that. They're not going to make mistakes. They're not going to get bad penalties, things like that. So I think that's what we need to do. We need to play all 4 quarters to be able to beat a team like that.
When the coaches talk about, other teams being physical at the point of attack, along the lines, how much of that is want to, how much of that is scheme, talent? How do you describe that?
I think it's effort and also scheme. I think they do a lot of combos to get up to the second level. I think they're kind of similar with Notre Dame, the way they combo to get up to the next level. So I think it's a mixture of both, but I think they got good size and they definitely roll off the ball and want to move you.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, let's swing back over to Ross Martin.
Hey, Ray, we haven't talked to you in a while. I was wondering if you would kind of evaluate your performance this season and how you've grown and gotten better and how the defensive line has kind of come together in these last few weeks.
For myself, I think I've done a better job this year of doing my job, playing sound football technique-wise and everything that Cross has taught us. And I think the young guys have come along a lot. I think they struggle with a lot of the stuff I struggled with last year, whether it was schemes, whether it was technique, footwork, hand placement. But as the season has gone along, they've gotten better and better. And I think now you're starting to see the talent they have catch up with the technique and learning the defense. So I think there's a lot of talent there.
Yeah, much of the talk has been about kind of using this as a glimpse of what next season could look like. Is that how you're approaching it? I mean, how are you seeing this game as maybe a glimpse of the future of the team or the program?
I think absolutely it's a glimpse, but we got to focus on this game. We got to try and win this game. That's what matters. But yeah, I think you will see a lot of the talent you'll see along the line of the Tar Heels, coming these next couple of years.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, back over to Mark Armstrong.
The fact that it's the Orange Bowl aside, Ray, I mean, Texas A&M's offensive line, big, physical. You like to get it in a fight, not an actual fight, but you like the fight. I know you like that aspect of the game. Are these the kind of games that you really enjoy, just being down in the muck against other big dudes?
Absolutely. It's a good way to challenge yourself. This is who you want to play. I mean, they got a couple all SEC selections, a veteran group that plays great together. I think they're probably, besides Notre Dame, the best offensive line that plays with each other. You might have talent, but they all play together. They all want to work together and get to the next level. So this is what you gotta beat them at the point of attack to beat a team like this.
Okay, back over to Robert Cessna.
Yes, I was wondering, as a player, how do you deal when your teammates opt out? How do you handle that moving forward?
You're just honestly excited for them and those guys that have been working just as hard as them throughout practice, doing the same amount of work that they've been doing. You're excited for them to get their opportunity, and you're excited for the guys that are moving on to the next level.